Around here it's very hard to have a perfect lap, just because there are so many factors to it. Like if you over push a little bit with this low grip because of the altitude, you easily make a mistake. So it's actually about staying calm and precise, which gives you the lap time, which, you know, in a Formula 1 car is not always the easiest.
In my final lap, I really went for it. I had a really strong turn 1, 2, 3. I thought, here we go. When I lost 2 tenths at turn 4 and a mistake, gained it all back, and then I locked up in the final sector. So that's why I'm a little bit disappointed, because there was a good 4 or 5 tenths on the table, and ultimately I didn't deliver for the team.
The car's been generally really good. I think I just hope it's very, very difficult to overtake here, and so how we get around tomorrow, trying to get around these guys, or hopefully playing the match strategy. If we can somehow hold on to them, that's going to be key.
The main issue we had was an electric problem that we had, and it was really difficult. I had no reference lap. I had no DRS zones, so I had to activate everything by myself. The brake balance was also tricky because I didn't know where I was exactly through the lap. It was a big mess.
I don't know if we haven't nailed the setup, or we just got it wrong with tires, or the altitude is just affecting us a bit too much here, but it's clear that the car over one lap hasn't been as competitive as it's been in other Grand Prix.
Maybe the upgrades we've had since the last 2 races, somehow they are popping up a bit out here, a bit more. And I felt really comfortable and had good laps, especially the last lap in Q3.
There's a problem, I'm sure. We need to look into it. It was mostly engine-wise. We were losing a lot of time down the straights, and there were loads of problems with drivability. The throttle was not really responding to. The engine was not responding to the throttle input I was giving. So, especially in the high speed, it was extremely difficult.
I don't know how many coffees Valtteri had this weekend, but he's found a lot of pace. So fair play to them. But happy. I think the best we could really achieve. I need like another 3 tenths to be the Ferrari, and that's not happening. So happy.
The red tire, the soft, seems a little bit more tricky in our car. So all in all, it was a tough day, and I think I went to Q3 just 10th for just on the limit there. So to be 9th now on the clean side, I have to be happy.
In Q2 there was a bit more pace that we got out of the car, and in Q3 for some reason it stepped back a bit, but there was what there was, and we're in the top 10, but I think McLaren are quicker than us this weekend.
I felt pretty heavily compromised. I was surprised the lap was still quite close on that last run with let's say the prep we had. So I certainly feel like it's, on one hand, obviously it's nice to be competitive, but look, truth is we missed an opportunity today.
From my side, trying to find the rhythm was a difficult one, and qualify, I think I did the best I could out there, but it's nice to see, of course, quite close with the gap for top 10, but in another way I think we both cars will be in a good position for fighting for the points tomorrow.
In the end I gained this 500, but to be honest, if I had a proper warm-up, I think still it will be difficult to go through Q3, but to be 11th P12 was easily possible, so really shame.
Yesterday we were fighting with Valtteri in free practice. We're within a tenth, and today is a second ahead of us. I just struggle to understand why we had so much difficulties in sliding today. But we'll work with the guys and try to find some answers.
We were completely off, and then had to kind of correct it. So we got through to Q2, which was good, and had another chance to correct, but needed a bit more time to get it right in the window.
It was unfortunate because the pace is there, and we couldn't quite use it today as the track limits were the main factor of defeat today.
If you find grip, then send him to us in our garage. For some reason he's escaped. So we tried to find him, but we'll see. Tomorrow is a new day, so I'll turn the page, and as much as it really hurts today because we were so slow and we're starting so far back, we have to focus and try to do a better job tomorrow.
I just think we were slow all weekend. Just haven't been competitive since the beginning of the weekend, so not sure why.
It would have been hard to get into Q2. I think our lap was looking like it could have gone through, at least for that half of the lap. Tricky. It was amazing how much less grip there was from FP3 into qualifying. I'm not sure if that's the same for everyone or just for us, but it was tricky out there.
Yeah, really not ideal. We had some issues on the second set of tires, which didn't help. I think I could have improved my lap time still a few tenths quite easily, but we were losing quite a lot of power for various reasons, so it just wasn't to be.